All right, Cashless Society here again with some more educational content concerning the inevitable world of digital assets, and let's jump right into it. So, a couple days ago, I'm not sure if you watched the video or not, but I posted a tweet talking about XRP versus Bitcoin performance since basically the beginning of 2017, with XRP being up about 3,500% and Bitcoin being at about 950% at the moment. So I thought, hey, why don't I go back in history and maybe, more so around like 2015 area and go through, all the old crypto OGs, basically, projects that have been around throughout that entire cycle so we can see where they're at and how they performed. And this you'll probably find this actually really interesting to see what the top performers actually are up to this point. I think a lot of people will be surprised by what project has actually performed the best over this period of time. But I just figured it would be smart to actually take a sample size or a sample of basically the only bull market we've seen for all of crypto up to this point. Like Bitcoin had a couple little bubbles prior, but 2016, 2017 was the first real bull cycle in all of crypto. So, what better sample size do we have right now than that period of time to just see which projects actually held their value? Why would we continue to be negative and keep looking at how far something's down from its all-time high? That doesn't serve us any purpose at all. Let's take a look and see what has actually held some of those gains. I mean, like I was saying before, XRP did 60,000% in 2017. It's unrealistic to expect an asset to hold that much appreciation in 1 year. That's insane. So, let's see what actually was held over. Basically, I've got about up to this point, 5 years. I went back to 2015 on all of them. So let's take a look. So first off, we got Bitcoin, right? Dating back to the last little wick down in August 2015, before the run up to this point now, we see Bitcoin is at about 4,700% returns. Still solid, right? As you probably would think, Ethereum has just killed it since 2015. So we got about 5 years of sample right here, and Ethereum, even after being down, about 90% from its all-time high right now, it's still up 55,000% since 2015. That's huge. So Ethereum's obviously killing it right now. They got all the projects being built on them with the DeFi, and they had the ICO craze in 2017. So, I mean, I'm not sure that there's any more safe bet heading into the next few years than Ethereum, except maybe, in my opinion, XRP. But all right, so because talking about XRP, let's look at the chart. So currently, XRP, from about the lowest point we could find in 2015, is up 5,000%. So, not too bad. It did, like I said, basically in 2017, it ran up 60,000%. Right now, it's been able to hold about 5,000% from that point, the lowest point we can find in 2015. So, not much else to say here. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin, not too impressive, but I don't think anyone's surprised. Well, I mean, still impressive compared to, traditional assets, right? Who the hell would be upset about 3,000% return since, about 5 years ago in the stock market, right? No one. That's a great return. All right, so let's look at Stellar. Stellar, I couldn't really find a solid chart just to go off of, what it actually looked like in 2015. And to be quite honest, I'm pretty sure it dates back that far, but I'm not sure when it actually originated. But anyway, beginning of 2017, it's still up about 3,300%, so it's doing all right as well. Neo is one of the top performers on this list. going back to just 2017, Neo's still up 9,000%. I think, with their early years, they were ant shares. I think the project actually launched in like 2016. So I couldn't find a chart that went all the way that far back, but hey, this is a pretty good sample here, and it's still up 9,000% since the early months of 2017. So you Neo holders that are upset, I know the project spiked out about $200. Now we're down to 10, but if you look at the big picture, project's still up 9,000% in about a 3-year period. So you can be happy there. Dash is another one of those that, it's still up hefty, right? 3,400% from, bottom in 2015. It's obviously not up there with the rest of the projects, but, this one's been around for a while, and I'm sure it will continue to see some growth in the next few years as well. So let's look at Dogecoin. I was actually surprised. I forgot how low it actually was. I was thinking it would be up even higher, but it only held 2,500%. So, hey, great for traditional markets, but not the best performer in crypto. All right, so one that really surprised me actually to be on this list as high as it is Monero. So I found this chart with Monero back to bottom of 2015, and it's done 28,000% since then. So it's really holding on. The thing I would be worried about, though, with Monero, I don't hold any myself, but I would not be surprised to see governments come down on Monero just because it is a privacy coin that actually works. So it's, to my understanding, it's the best privacy coin to hold. So the only thing there is, I'd be worried about governments actually saying, all right, man, we're not going to let this fly. Let's go ahead and crack down on Monero. But we'll see. As far as the privacy coins that will survive, I would say Zcash will definitely be around. I think in even early 2018, I think the Federal Reserve, I think it was, had a paper talking about how they see value in privacy coins in the future because they don't see how companies, institutions, and everything like that are going to want their transactions, every single thing that they do, public, and that they think within the area of privacy coins, that's where the value is going to come. Is like institutions wanting some privacy with what transactions they're doing behind the scenes. So they said it themselves. Zcash being I believe a United States crypto as well. So I could see that one getting some friendly regulations going forward. But to my surprise, the best performing on this list, I believe, besides Ethereum, is NIM. Crazy enough. NIM dating back to bottom of 2015 is up 51,000%. So I haven't done a lot of research into this project. Last I heard, the team was kind of in a form of bankruptcy maybe and not doing so well with funding. I haven't looked into that at all. It's just not a project that's ever stuck out to me, something that I really wanted to spend some time on. Maybe I should. But yeah, regardless of all that, in its current form, NIM is up 51,000% right now, dating back to 2015. So, I appreciate you watching once again. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just like, this is just where my passion is. I love putting out this content for everyone, and I really intend to provide as much education as I can in this space. And, as I've mentioned before, I've been in crypto since 2013. I've been around. I've seen it all. I've watched the markets go up and down, crash it multiple times. So I'm just trying to help inform people, how I'm looking at things, and just in general, I want you to know that this asset class does exist. It's not going anywhere, and it is the future of finance as a whole. And it would be smart for anyone to at least get some exposure here. Just personal opinion. But all right, once again, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like and subscribe, share with your friends and family, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.